What's up, nieces and nephews? We are on episode 8. Only 2 more episodes to go of season 1. The title of this episode is Bossed Up Early, and I can't wait to introduce my special guest. Let's go ahead and get into the intro. Let's go.
You are now listening to a Safe Place podcast, Culture Unplugged, hosted by Auntie Kat.
And now we're jumping into 10 seconds with Auntie Kat. And y'all, this 10 seconds is going to be hilarious. I want to tell y'all a funny story of my experience with online dating that recently just happened to me. It was kind of insane. And I want to get more personal with you guys. I want us to feel like I'm like y'all's real life auntie out here. So let's talk about my experience with online dating. So about 2 weekends ago, I was on online dating and I had matched with a guy. Okay. And he was handsome, but he was short. And when I talk to guys that are short, I'm like, are you, because short men tend to have that angry syndrome, that short man syndrome, where it's like you're very angry. You feel like you have to prove a point to the world. But he had a really nice smile and he was very sweet. And so we were talking for a couple of weeks and we finally decided to meet up. So he invited me over to his place. So, of course, in Atlanta, you have to look up the address because you don't know what you're pulling up to. So I look up the address and I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. Like, he lives in an okay place. And so I decide to pull up on him. And so I get there. Mind you, I have my dog with me. I get there and he calls me and I'm like, okay, I'm here. He doesn't come down and like meet me at my parking space. Red flag number 1. He doesn't like when you go see someone, they come out of their home and they're like, they lead you to where they live. He didn't. He said that he had to, quote unquote, use the bathroom. And so I pull up and I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to take my precious time. So I decided to tour my dog across the apartment complex and we took about 10-20 minute walk. Then I finally made my way up to his apartment. Y'all, when I tell y'all, when I got into the apartment, I was very shocked. First of all, you walk straight in, you see the living room. There's a big blow up mattress in the living room. Who's sleeping on that? First of all, I look to the right. The kitchen is dirty. Dirty dishes, dirty walls. I see bugs crawling on the wall. I don't know if they're roaches. I don't know if they're water bugs. I don't know. And then we go to his room. The carpet destroyed, which made me think this nigga got kids. Because why is this carpet looking like this? His bed was literally the size, not a twin size bed, but a toddler bed. This man was sleeping on a toddler bed and had the audacity to ask me if I wanted to sit. No, I don't. And then I proceeded to see him walk over to the closet with a shoe. He tried to kill a roach right in front of me, y'all. Then he gets a call. Someone's blowing him up. I'm like, who's? It's like, my baby mama. Okay, so now you're telling me you have kids. Thank you for admitting it. And his baby mama is arguing with him on the phone while he's here with me. So he's talking a full-blown conversation with the mother of his kids while I'm sitting right there. Not only that, y'all, he proceeds to get up and look out the window. I'm like, is she pulling up? Like, what's going on? And he keeps checking the window. So I'm like, okay. I texted my friend, shout out to my friend, you know who you are. We have this thing where like, if we feel uncomfortable, we text each other and she will get me out of anything. So she called me. She was like, hey, can you come pick me up from work? I'm stranded. I need a ride. And so I was like, yeah, I got you, girl. So I got out of there. But honestly, the worst dating experience that I ever experienced. So ladies, make sure that you ask the questions that need to be asked and FaceTime that nigga. Make sure he's showing his whole house because I literally walked into a real life disaster. And with that being said, we are at the end of 10 seconds with Auntie Kat, which was really 20 minutes, but hey, I had to tell y'all. And now we're on quote of the day. From the title, you can tell we're talking about business. We're talking about being a boss of something. And so the quote, I wanted to resonate with that. This quote is from Booker T. Washington. Success is not measured by where you end up, but by what you have to overcome to get there. In a world obsessed with money, titles, and timelines, this quote hits differently. If you're building young, first gen, or figuring it out with no roadmap, the grind is success. The setbacks, the late nights, the losses, that's the real measurement. Social media makes it look like everyone's winning, everybody's on top. But what you don't see is the obstacles behind the scenes. If you're still standing, still learning, still pushing, you're already winning. This is for the ones who started early, struggled loudly or quietly, and kept going anyway. That's success, period. And now we're on my favorite segment, What's Tea, where we report on the tea the classy way, okay? Let's talk about something serious that's circulating right now. Boxer AJ Johnson is reportedly grieving after losing close friends in a tragic car accident. Those losses have shaken his inner circle and understandably taken a heavy emotional toll. Now, according to the reports in online chatter, it's alleged that AJ has decided to step away from boxing, possibly ending his career as he focuses on healing and processing this loss. As of now, there has been no official confirmation, so this should be treated with care and respect. Condolences sent out to AJ and his family and to the family of those who were lost during the car crash. What matters most here is recognizing that grief changes priorities. Behind the training, the fights, and the spotlight, he is still a human being dealing with real pain. This isn't tea for entertainment. It's a reminder that mental health and loss come before any career. We're sending condolences, strength, and prayers to AJ and all families affected. All right, y'all. Here's what's brewing on my timeline, okay? Social media is buzzing with reports that Zeus Network is allegedly working on a docuseries. The project of Sean Diddy Combs, specifically Justin Combs and King Combs, to be clear. No official details have been released confirming their involvement or the full scopes of the series. So if you have an Instagram, you know that Lemmy, the owner, CEO of Zeus, dropped an Instagram video saying that they were coming out with the docuseries. That put social media in an uproar because people were offended. Why are you giving them a platform to share the horrible things that their dad did? What could they possibly say in this docuseries for to make us feel sympathetic for their father? So this hasn't been the details of the docuseries has been confirmed, but he did drop it. So I mean, allegedly it's coming out. My personal opinion, I like to see, I know the facts and I know it's real, but I love to see both sides of the story. I think that's just the social brain in me. I love to see what both sides have to say. And so I will be tuned into this docuseries. I don't know what they're gonna say or how they're gonna say it, but hey, it's happening. As of now, this is alleged and unconfirmed, but it sparked a bigger conversation about transparency, power, and accountability in reality TV and streaming platforms. If this docuseries does move forward, it could either change the narrative or raise even more questions. Until then, we're watching for the facts, not just viral speculation. Now, let's get into some good news because this one is a win for the culture. Teyana Taylor has officially won a Golden Globe, marking a major milestone in her acting career. From music to fashion to film, Teyana continues to prove that she's not just multi-talented, she's multi-hyphenate excellence. And I hope I said that right, but y'all, it's spelled Hyphenate. This win is especially powerful because it shows what happened when artists are allowed to evolve beyond the boxes people put them in. Teyana has spoken openly about stepping away from music and wanting to be more recognized on the Hollywood stage. This isn't just a trophy, it's validation, growth, and legacy in real time. A reminder that reinvention is allowed and success does not have to look the same in every situation. Congrats to Teyana Taylor, a Golden Globe winner. and a true creative force. All right, y'all. Lastly, let's get into what's been floating around the internet. Social media is buzzing. Offset was called out by Selena Powell, who is claiming that the rapper allegedly owes her $15,000. Okay. According to Selena, the money is tied to a past agreement of arrangement, though no legal documents or court filings haven't been made public to confirm the claim. Offset has not publicly addressed the allegation as of now. So Selena has a podcast, and she went on the podcast and said she loaned Offset some money, and he kept saying he was going to give it to her, and he never did. But he was spending money on other women. And so I don't know if she's going legal with it, but she's pretty pissed that he didn't give him the money. If you know, Selena was the one that caused him and Cardi B to divorce because of him sleeping with her and it going on blast and her just blowing it all out of proportion. And with that being said, you guys, that is the tea for today. And we're going to move on to the conversation segment. All right, nieces and nephews, we're at your favorite part and my favorite part, the conversation segment. And honestly, I could literally tear up right now, you guys. I got my little cuz here, and he's not little anymore because he's doing like real life big things. Joining me today is my cuz, Michael Sullivan Jr., born and raised in the ATL and currently attending the Alabama State University. He is a proud member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, Beta Zeta chapter, shout out to BZ, and crossed in spring 2025. Now, from here on out, we're calling him MJ because that's what I know him as, MJ. He is majoring in marketing, and he's not just studying business, he's building in like real time. He runs not one, but two businesses. They're called Greek Closet and Envision Marketing. Can you tell me, like, who do you collab with Envision Marketing?
So me and my friends, G and Wick, we both collab on that.
Shout out to G and Wick. He's showing exactly what it looks like to start young, move with intention, and turn vision into action. Help me welcome my cuz, a student, a leader, and a young entrepreneur making real moves, MJ. What's up, man? How are you doing? How was the drive? It wasn't that long, but how was the drive coming from the Gump?
Like 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, so he brought some of his pieces. Can you show them Greek Closet? Explain it more. Let them know. Explain the product. Let them know what to expect when they purchase. What sizes you have? How much?
Yeah. So this the cream pair.
I like the cream.
These the track pants, only for $80.
Can I see them?
Yeah.
This is my favorite, and you got those on right now, right?
Yeah, and it's embroidery.
Shout out all nudes. Tap in, nudes. Tap in.
We got the crimson color as well.
I know that's right.
Buy both to get $10 off plus free shipping.
Free shipping. And where can they order this on?
So you could go to GreekCloset.com. GreekCloset.com.
Okay, cool. And then we'll put that at the end. We'll shout it out again. Okay, so before we get into like the business side and the college side, I want you to tell me, like, growing up, who influenced you or what made you say, I want to be an entrepreneur? I don't see myself working a 9 to 5. I don't see myself clocking in. I don't see myself checking in with the supervisor. What made you say, I want to pursue entrepreneurship?
Well, my mom, she pushed like entrepreneurship a lot. Like
shout out to NJ.
Yeah, and just up there. But we used to sell on Poshmark, go to Goodwill.
Okay.
Get thrifted clothes, then sell it on Poshmark. And then also she was the first person to buy me like a book of candy at Sam's. And then I was selling.
I remember that. Yeah. He was a little salesman. You've always had like that go-getter spirit. Yeah, like you remind me of my brother a lot, because my brother was like that. Like my brother was an achiever. He was a go-getter. Mm-hmm. He was chasing the bag. Like he wanted to be like in control of his own income. Facts. Yeah. And I literally admire you for that so young. Was there a moment? So I think we just said this, but was there a moment when you realized you wanted more than just like a regular job? Did you ever work? Like, can you tell me a job? Did you ever work like a regular 9 to 5?
Yeah. My first job was at 15, I worked at Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay, with the little
Yeah,
kids.
the kids.
Lord
Yeah,
Jesus, what were you doing? Were you the mouse?
I knew you was gonna ask that. Yep.
You put on that hot ass
hmm
mouse.
I was like 5 foot.
Are you serious?
And
I
then,
did not know that.
a kid came up to me. They was like, I don't remember Chucky being this short. Yeah, that's when I was like, I don't need to.
That kid probably struggling right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chuck E. Cheese, and then what else? Is that it? And then
Chuck E. Cheese. Then I went to Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
Then I went to this.
My pleasure.
Yeah,
Okay.
my pleasure. That's where I learned my etiquette.
I bet.
Then I went to this little Mediterranean spot. Then I went to Zaxby's. Then I went to Publix.
Oh, so you've had this? Yeah. Okay.
I'm like Trisha. Like, I always got a job. Like,
but you did big. Like you were there at Publix for a long time. Like you were getting paid good for so young, right?
Yeah. Like,
you were, because I remember I was talking to your mom and she was telling me like you've been there for a while and then you transferred like from Atlanta to Alabama. Yeah. Like that's everybody can't do that. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna kind of jump into college because I know that kind of jump started Greek Closet, right? Mm-hmm. So you chose to attend Alabama State University. What led you there, and like what made it feel like, ooh, this is the right fit for me?
At first, I didn't want to go to school. My mom really forced me. Yeah. Don't shout out to her in jail for that one.
No, because
50-50 shout out.
Yeah, because look at you now. Yeah. I think she saw the vision.
Yeah. I was just like, I'm gonna just do entrepreneur somehow, some way through there. But luckily, I went to college because I became D9.
Yeah.
Then Greek Closet started.
And the connections.
Yeah. Connections
crazy. HBCU man, it's someone there that do hair in their dorm, lashes in their dorm, cutting hair, and MLK. Like,
cook Rotel and sell Rotel, huh?
Do they?
I'm telling you, them late night snacks, late night grubs.
Do they still have MLK?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my freshman year dorm.
Everybody was cutting hair on MLK. I remember I set it up for you. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you became a member of BZ in spring 2025. How was your experience at State pledging BZ, and what did it like teach you about discipline, brotherhood, and leadership? And did it impact your business at all in any way?
So being BZ, it did teach me about discipline, staying focused on goals, even though you have 1,001 things happening. But yeah, being a noob, it just taught me a lot of things, like how to carry myself as a man. Like I need to always be clean, like clean face, clean cut. Stop rocking this. Like you stop wearing sweatpants sometimes. And slides, like because you might meet someone. And that's could be a potential connection.
And there's a saying they say like, what you wear is how people treat you. Like if you come in like dressed down, like or like to a major event, people are not going to take you seriously. So I definitely agree with that as well. Okay. So let's talk about how it made you want to start Greek Closet. What was your influence? And I know you did some pieces for Beta Pi, right? That was shout out to Beta Pi. Shout out to the best chapter in the land, period. Okay.
Me and Beta Pi kind of beefing right now, but no, I'm playing.
We're not getting into that. I'm 5 years off. I'm 5 years off. But you gotta love us.
But nah, if it wasn't for Beta Pi, I probably wouldn't have been doing Greek. Like I did the custom sweatsuits for J15.
I wish I had a picture.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it up. Yeah. I'm gonna put the
Yeah, but I did that for them, and then like seeing how much money I made off of that. And like how easy people spend. Now I started looking to the market of like, I was like, dang, y'all pay $200
for a pair. Yes.
I was like, okay,
it's expensive. Yeah. So when you made the outfits for Beta Pi, it literally like blew up on social media. It kind of went viral. Like even my line sister was like, hey, can you hit him up and make like, what is your future plans for Greek Closet? Do you see yourself expanding to like sororities and other fraternities, or are you just specifically gonna make clothes for the noobs?
No, so I'm definitely about to get another license. Not gonna say who yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to get another license within a 3-month span.
Okay.
and I'm gonna just keep stacking license because
Awesome.
licenses are expensive. So
Yeah, they
it's
are.
not like I could borrow one
Yeah,
while being in
yeah,
college. But
yeah.
yeah.
And for you to, how old are you? Can you let me know?
Oh, 23.
23, y'all. And for you to be so young and talking about licenses is crazy to me. Like, that's amazing. Okay, so um balancing college life and like work life, personal life is hard. And you're balancing school, business, and Greek life, all that stuff in one. How has that impacted you, and what is something that, like, what did it teach you, and what did you not expect from it?
Uh,
And
that
if you need me to repeat it, I can say it again because I
I
said a whole
mean,
bunch.
I think I see what
Okay,
you're
okay.
saying. Like life, life don't stop no matter how much you're going. Like for instance, you could go to a party that night. Next morning, you got to wake up, go to
You
class.
gotta
Then your girl
answer.
texts you, "Oh my God, do you really love me?" Now you going through it with her.
Barely
Then,
hanging on
yeah,
hangover in
like
class trying to,
you
yeah.
feel me? Like it's
Yeah.
just so much stuff you got to worry about. But guess what? They still gonna go. If you miss your
Mhm.
assignment, that's on you. Like you still, that's
Yeah.
life. Like yeah,
Accountability. Yeah.
accountability, cutting off distractions and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
so just staying focused.
yeah,
And what is some like self-care things that you do to kind of like get a break from running a business, from being active in your fraternity, from classes? What is some self-care things that you do to kind of like detach from everything that you have on your
yeah.
plate?
So I would like go hoop with my friends, like go play
Okay.
basketball with the friends. I play the game, and then I'm trying to get back into the gym, so I've been working out a little bit. But yeah,
Okay, okay.
2026.
You walked in and I was like, who's this grown man? His voice, he's like, he talks like this now, y'all. Like, what? What is crazy? Okay, so just kind of pouring into yourself, stepping away, going to the
Yeah,
gym, visiting family. Could you say that's one thing that,
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Like my sister go to Skigi, so
Kenzie, shout out
shout out
Kenzie, girl.
Ken.
She
Go
has
get your hair
Skigi.
done. Ken that styled it.
Shout her. Do you know her social?
Yeah, Ken's that
Fri-
styled it. You feel me? I
Okay.
got to know it.
Wait,
That's
say it again slower.
Ken's that styled
And
it.
we gonna put that on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, when I tell you, if I could grow my hair out, I would be sitting in front of her. She braids like, it's so neat and clean,
Mm-hmm.
and you know how we like it to look like.
Yeah.
So shout out Kenzie. Okay, so looking ahead, what are some things that you have planned for the future? Where is MJ gonna be in like the next 5 to 10 years?
Mm. Hopefully have own all D9 license
Okay.
and turn out more into a business, like have employees work for me,
Mm-hmm.
actually develop a team, and then I'll eventually branch off into other investments. Like I do want to get into like investing in salon suites and stuff.
What?
That's the money.
Your mind is just
People don't
incredible
know
to
about the
me.
salon suites.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
know. Hey, don't put us on either, cause
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, cause
Wow. Do you plan on like getting a warehouse
hmm
and like having like you know how like designers have like that warehouse and they ship them out from the warehouse?
yeah,
You plan on doing that?
yeah.
Okay. Where
I,
would it be located? You think?
trying to lie. You trying to set me up?
No,
All right,
I'm not. I'm just trying to help you with your vision. Don't tell us. Don't tell us. Don't tell us. Don't tell
It'll
us.
be in the U.S. though.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all they need to
You
know.
just said Georgia or something, the state or something. Okay, so expanding your business, tapping into the salon thing. Do you plan on going back to school, or you just want to focus? Okay, it's not for everyone though. That's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
and it's not needed to be successful.
yeah,
People think that it is, and it's not.
yeah.
Like, I
Facts.
feel like the only reason that I'm getting my master's is because I'm in social work. Like,
Yeah,
I have to
that's the
make real
field.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I'm not gonna be making no money. Okay, so we're gonna play a game, but just to end the conversation, what advice would you give any young man listening right now who wants to pursue a career in business, young African American male, or dreams of owning his own business and doesn't know where to start, or feels like he's not prepared for it? He doesn't have the money, he doesn't have the support. What advice would you give that male who, and that feels like, I'm not supposed to be working a 9 to 5
Mhm.
my whole life? Like, I feel like I'm supposed to start something. What advice do you have?
Uh, keeping God first. Like,
Mm,
yeah, like, cause I had a clothing brand before.
yeah, yeah.
God wasn't first when I was running that clothing brand.
Mm,
It wasn't going how I want it. When I put God first with this clothing brand,
Come
it's like I'm starting to
on.
see mad results.
Yeah. And is that like praying about it, or is it like
Uh,
asking God, conversating with God?
yeah,
Like, is this,
conversating.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like just
Making him the forefront.
yeah, like
Yeah.
just sitting there talking to him. Like sometimes you just sitting quiet and then you just want to talk, and then
Yeah.
he gonna answer you like
Mm.
either through prayer or he'll show you like
Yeah.
things that will happen. Like say I pray or I need guidance.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, he'll just do something that day.
Yeah.
Like, it's
It's
weird.
on his timing.
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
his
I
timing.
know my mom always says it's God's timing,
Yeah, you
not
gotta keep
yours.
faith in God.
Yeah, that's awesome. So tell us a little more. I know we talked about Greek closet, but expand to us about invest marketing. Is that it? Or marketing
Vision
invest?
marketing. Yeah.
Envision marketing. Envision marketing. Tell us about that.
So me and
And
my
what is marketing?
marketing, digital marketing, social media marketing, where you run ads on like Instagram,
Okay.
Facebook, and TikTok, Google, all that type of stuff.
Okay.
So we met this dude. He was doing very well at like 19. So we learned that and we started doing it. My boy G, he like the head of Envision Marketing. He like really locked in. So he started getting clients. This and
Okay.
that third, start putting on with clients and start teaching us strategies to use and all that type of stuff. So we work with clothing brands right now. We do eventually want to branch out and do other businesses and
Okay.
stuff like that.
So if someone's listening and they have a business and they want to like market their business out, how can they find you guys and how can they
Okay.
set up with you guys?
So you can either follow our Instagram Envision Marketing, ENVIZ. I just seen.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
And
because it's long.
we'll
Yeah.
put it on the screen.
Or you can follow my page, MULLYATL.
Okay, period.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you so much for sharing your journey and showing that you don't have to wait your turn to build because you're doing it actually in real time. So
Yeah.
that's amazing. So we're going to play a little game because I like to play games. I like to play games on this on this podcast. It's going to be called This or That, and I just have a couple, like I'll say like one thing or that thing, and you just pick which one you will do, and then just kind of explain why you picked it. Okay, so it's gonna be based off business and like college life.
Okay.
So number one, boss or employee?
Boss.
Why boss? Obviously, we know why.
Because working under someone, they could treat you anyway. Because guess what? You still need that paycheck. So they could talk to you any type of way. They could schedule you crazy hours and
call you in, and
and you gotta do it unless you're gonna get fired. Now you don't have a paycheck.
Yeah,
so I'd rather be the boss.
Same, agreeable. I'm working to be the boss. In my field, you got to kind of start you got to start from the ground up.
Yeah.
But I'm over this, like having to clock in, having to check in. Like it's just, I wouldn't say it's beneath me, but it's just not something that I'm like want to do for the long run.
Yeah.
Okay, so big risk or safe check. So in business, like taking that big risk, or are you playing it safe? Pretty much.
Big risk.
Ooh, tap into that. Why big risk? Because money's on the line. When money's on the line, you gotta wait your time.
Yep.
But why big
I feel
risk?
like big risk, like all the billionaires do big risks. That's why they separate from the average or the broke people.
Yeah.
They took that risk of, oh, this may work, this may not, but I'm gonna definitely put my full foot forward doing this risk. And I feel like that's what, to achieve, you gotta do it, be risk. Can't play it safe.
You can't. And then what you said before, having God at the forefront. Why would you fear? Like, why would you?
Why would you fear?
Yeah. Come on. You getting spiritual up in here, y'all.
Okay,
so
Aaron Robinson.
Hey, Mount Welcome Baptist Church.
Milton Campbell too. I ain't forget you.
Yes. So where is his church located?
Atlanta.
Yeah. Like in the city? Is it still at the downtown? Like where is it? It's
Which, what are you talking about? Uncle Aaron or
no?
Uncle Milton.
Yeah. What is that shopping area?
I think it's near the Landmark, I believe.
Oh, they moved.
Yeah.
Okay. What side of Atlanta is it on?
South.
If you're on the south side of Atlanta and you need a church to go to my cousin's church. We will put the name of it at the end of the episode. Also, if you're on the east side of Atlanta, head on over to Mount Welcome Baptist Church. Okay? Period. Okay, so LLC first or logo first?
LLC.
Wow.
Yeah, like you're not a real business if you don't have an LLC.
You just wasting your.
Yeah, like
I know that's right.
can't do nothing.
Okay. Learning from failure or learning from a mentor.
Oh no, learning from failure.
Mm-hmm.
Failure teach you so much.
And you can't be scared to fail. I think people, you never take L's, you just take lessons.
Yeah, lessons.
Like you never take losses. You just learn, okay, I'm not doing that shit again. I know better. Yeah.
Facts.
Okay. Now we're gonna tap into a little college life because that's currently what you're doing. And so I want to talk about that too. So early classes or night classes?
Early.
You say that now, but in master, I would definitely say night classes.
But
I know, but
master's probably
them 6 p.m. classes come in clutch.
Sure.
Yeah.
You go to work 8 through 5 or something.
Yes, you can
class.
work, you can take a nap, and then but they're late. They're like till 8:50. Yeah, it's insane. Let's see. Study session or business meeting. What you doing?
Business meeting.
I already know it. Let's see. Slow growth or overnight success.
Slow growth.
Why slow growth?
I feel like that'll teach you humbleness. Because if you do have fast growth, you're not gonna really learn like what it takes to get to this level because it just happens so quick. So
and then when you get there, you're not gonna know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Okay. And for the last one, let's see. I want to find a good one. Brand deals or owning the brand.
Owning the brand.
Good answer. Good answer. But brand deals are like good for like if you're collabing or something, right?
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. I think that's like a 50-50 answer for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're at the end. Thank you for coming so much. Again, shout out your socials for us. Shout out where they could find Greek Closet. If you don't want to do the Envision Marketing?
Yeah.
Envision Marketing?
I'll
put it on. Okay, I'll put it on the screen. But let us know where we could find you at, because I feel like if we find you, then we can find. Yeah.
So you can follow me on IG MULLYATL. I do custom apparel. I sell new clothes, and I do marketing. So that's
and y'all tap in with him. He's a young African American male doing big things out here. Like that's very rare. So tap in with him, spend them coins, and know that it's going to a really good cause, okay? Because college is just whew. But thank you so much for coming, MJ.
No problem.
All right. And we're gonna jump right into the verse of the day. This episode, we're gonna be in Proverbs again, but this time chapter 3, verse 5-6. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. Lean not unto thine own understanding. In all the ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. This verse reminds us that success isn't just strategy. It isn't just hustle or planning. It's trust. When you acknowledge God in your moves, he aligns the path in ways you couldn't calculate on your own. Just piggybacking off what my guests said in our conversation, putting God at the center of whatever you do only can lead to success. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a perfect journey, but you'll be able to have the tools to deal with the ups and downs, and God will provide you with things that you couldn't even imagine, and he will take you places that you couldn't even go. Me personally speaking, with this podcast, God is at the center, and that's why we do verse of the day, because I want my audience to know that God is at the center of this platform. And with that, I have nothing but success headed my way. So nieces and nephews, we are at the end of episode 8. We have 2 more episodes to go till the end of season 1. It has been a journey. I want to shout out MJ for coming on. Thank you so much. Guys, tap into his platform, tap into his business. Follow him on his platform. Click the links. He's a young Black male doing big things, and that is very rare. I want to thank everyone who has subscribed, liked, shared, comment. It really means so much, and it does so much for the platform. It gets it out there. So if you haven't subbed yet, sub now, and you should be subbed because we on episode 8, and there's no reason why you're not. But it's okay. You got some time to do it now. And with that being said, you guys, I'll see you on episode 9. Peace.
Ooh. Thanks for tuning in to the Safe Place podcast. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on all platforms. We're back every other Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time with your host, Auntie Kat. Follow us on Instagram. Links in bio.